Om Arunachala Shiva. Welcome to Arunachala Musings. Adavante च Yannaste वर्तमानेऽपि तत्तथा विततैः सदृशा सन्तो अवितता इव लक्षिता. This Karika from Mandukya Karika, second chapter, says that Aadavante cha Yannaste vartamanipi tattatha vitataihi sadrisha santo avitate iva lakshitaha. That is, the object perceived to exist in waking state are unreal for this reason also. That is the reason that in the world we see a thing that does not exist in the beginning and does not exist in the end, but only appear to exist in the middle, is considered as transitory or illusory. For that reason, the objects seen in the waking state are also unreal, because they are not there in the beginning and they don't have an existence in the end. So in between they just appear. That is, they do not really exist either at the beginning or at the end. Such objects of experience as mirage, etc., do not really exist either at the beginning or at the end. Therefore, they do not really exist in the middle. That is what the mantra says. Aadavante, that is in the beginning and the end. Aadavante cha Yannaste, that which doesn't exist in the beginning and the end, is verily non-existence in the middle. Aadavante cha Yannaste vartamanepi tattatha. The several objects perceived to exist really in the waking state are also of the same nature. That is, the next part of the mantra says, Vitataihi sadusha santo avitataiva lakshitaha. Though they, that is the object of experience, are of the same nature as illusory objects like mirage, etc., on account of their non-existence at the beginning and the end, still they are regarded as real by ignorant. That is the persons that do not know the Atman. So in essence, this mantra says that even logically we see the experience of mirage, etc., in the world, which everybody says that is illusory, because it was not there in the beginning, it was not there in the end, and it just appeared. Now the same thing is also applicable to the experiences of the dream. Now this verse says that what we perceive as the objects of the waking state, same logic if we apply to it, because it was not there in the beginning and it will not be in the end, it just appears in the middle. So they're present in the middle also. There are great depths to this discussion, because the whole fundamentals of Sanatana Dharma and Buddhism are based on it. If you go through the lectures of Jnana Yoga lectures of Swami Vivekananda, you can appreciate this. You can go through the playlist of complete works and the Jnana Yoga chapters, where Swamiji explains in the chapter titled The Real Nature of Man, these two positions, to analyze the experiences of human beings in this world. These two positions alone remains. One is to deny the past and future and also present, that is the nihilism, and other is to understand there is a substratum on which this is appearing. So Swamiji, in the words of Swami Vivekananda, that if we take the position of nihilist, then we can say that we know nothing and we cannot know anything in future also. That is, the future, past, present is unknown. For we must remember that he who denies the past and the future wants to stick to the present is simply a madman. One may as well deny the father and mother and assert the child. It would be equally illogical. Those nihilists who deny the past and future and only stick to present are clearly illogical, because present is just continuation of past and future, and as such you have to deny the entire past, present, future. But this, without the assertion of the substratum reality, this would lead to nihilism. There is one conversation with Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, which is also similar. Bhagavan once said, past, present, future, and the devotee questioned, yes, today is the result of yesterday, the past, and tomorrow the future will be the result of today, the present. Am I right? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi replied, there is neither past nor future, there is only the present. Yesterday was the present to you when you experienced it, and tomorrow will be also the present when you experience it. Therefore, experience takes place only in the present, and beyond experience, nothing exists. Then the questioner again asks, are then the past and future mere imagination? And Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi says, yes, even the present is mere imagination. But the sense of time is purely mental, space is similarly mental. Therefore, birth and rebirth, which take place in time and space, cannot be other than imagination. Now we have to remember that this position is not of nihilism, but of the Vedanta, pure Sanatana Dharma, that is the one infinite pure consciousness bliss reality, that is Brahman or the self or God, is existing and is of the nature of consciousness and bliss, absolute. But due to the thoughts, it appears to be limited, and hence the imagination of space and time into it. So in this sense, this mantra or this karika of Mandukya is very important. It can also be used as a reminder for a spiritual aspirant to constantly think of the reality, God or the real nature. Om Tat Sat.